Hello and welcome to my Sunny For Me channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I want to introduce you to a very special project that is close to my heart. My new novel, The Color of My Fingernails. This time featuring the episode, The Dancer from the World of My Dreams. The events surrounding this novel are partly drawn from my real life. I actually took this cruise, which I am about to tell you about, in the year 2013. The story I am about to read to you truly took shape during my me time, while I was relaxing in the beauty salon. It is a video audiobook and an ebook that takes you into a fascinating world full of sensuality, suspense, and secrets. Starting today, the adventure begins. And the best part is, every fourth Saturday of the month, a new chapter, a new color, and a new facet of my novel series awaits you. The question you will be asked at the end of the first part is it just a dream or reality after all? I am excited to take you on this journey now. On February 22nd, 2025, I step into a large nail salon in the heart of Cologne. Inside, 10 tables are neatly lined up, where friendly Vietnamese women and men work on the hands of their clients. The atmosphere is calm and focused. I take a seat at one of the tables and am greeted by a young, stunning Vietnamese woman. She smiles warmly, her beautiful face radiating a soothing tranquility. As she expertly works on my nails, I feel my body relax. The hectic world around me fades into the distance as a pleasant feeling of weightlessness spreads through me. Time and space gradually dissolve until only the gentle scratching of the file and the flowing rhythm of her hands remain. I lose myself in a deep trance, where reality begins to blur. Everything around me fades, and in this moment, I awaken into a new, unfamiliar story. I only know one thing. I am taking you with me into the whispering world of my dreams. Chapter 1. The Waves of the Past. A dream of freedom on the Mediterranean and the Atlantic Ocean. Imagine being just like me in this story, 23 years old, full of adventure and ready to explore the unknown. This is exactly how I feel in the year 2013, when I get the incredible opportunity to embark on an 8-day cruise aboard the Norwegian Spirit to the Canary Islands. 7 nights at sea, with exotic destinations and a feeling of limitless freedom. The journey begins in Barcelona and takes me to places I have only seen in travel brochures. But if I had known back then what twists awaited me, would I have even boarded the ship? The first encounter, a dancer in the spotlight. Have you ever seen someone who captivates you instantly? A woman who not only stuns with her beauty, but carries an aura of mystery, danger, and seduction that shuts down every rational thought. This is exactly what happens to me on my first evening in the ship's Grand Theatre. She steps out of the dim light of the stage, wrapped in a breathtaking black dress. With every graceful movement, the fabric clings to her flawless silhouette. Her dark, glossy hair cascades in soft waves over her shoulders. Her eyes, deep, challenging, and knowing, scan the audience as if she can read thoughts. Her lips, blood red, curl into a smile that lingers between innocence and a dangerous promise. Every step, every sway of her hips is an invitation, a challenge, a game whose rules I do not know. Yet she has already caught me. Would you have approached her? encounters between stage and reality. The next morning, I spot her again, this time at breakfast in the buffet restaurant. But she is not alone. Beside her sits a tall, athletic man with a raw, animalistic presence. His hand rests casually on her wrist as if she belongs to him, yet her gaze tells a different story. A slight smile, a subtle lift of her eyebrows, as if she knows I am watching and wants me to. In the evening, I see her again on the promenade deck, this time with another man. He is older, is sophisticated, carrying himself with the confidence of a man who takes what he desires. She laughs softly, leans into him, her hand on his arm, her lips just a breath away from his ear. Suddenly, she turns away and walks swiftly toward the theater. Not even 10 minutes later, she exits the performance with yet another man. This one is younger, his dark eyes filled with a kind of desperate devotion. She seems like a puzzle. Is she playing a game? Which one of them is truly hers? Or is it none of them at all? A fourth face in her shadow. The third day begins in a familiar way. I see her once more, this time in a quiet corner of the sun deck, engaged in a deep conversation with her newest companion. He has the artistic aura of a man who does not express himself with words, but through his hands. His fingers glide over her forearm, as if playing a melody on her skin. She laughs, not the carefree, loud laughter of the night before, but a soft, knowing giggle. A game between two people who understand rules I do not know. Slowly, I feel myself becoming entangled in a story I do not understand. It is not just her behavior that occupies my thoughts, but my own reaction as well. Although I am traveling with my husband, I cannot deny that this woman draws me in far beyond simple admiration. Is it her elegance, her mesmerizing sensuality, or the elusive mystery surrounding her? What do you think? Is this just a game? Or is there something deeper behind it? A feeling of restlessness and the upcoming adventure in Funchal. These encounters do not leave my mind. Who are these men? Why does she seem equally connected to all of them? Is she a master of manipulation or a woman who refuses to be tied down? I cannot stop my thoughts from circling back to this question. While the Norwegian spirit glides gently through the wild Atlantic, I feel a growing unease within me. A premonition that this journey will bring far more than I ever expected. The next morning, we dock in Funchal, Madeira, and I have signed up for a bus tour around the island. A shore excursion full of contrasts, from lush markets filled with exotic scents to spectacular viewpoints where the wind whips the sea into towering waves. But my mind is already consumed by another story. The dancer and her mysterious behavior will not let me go. Would you have kept searching for answers, or would you have dismissed it as coincidence? Chapter 2. Secrets of the Salty Sea Air. The scent of adventure. A morning on the open sea. The fourth day of our journey begins with the salty sea air drifting through the ship's open decks. Do you want to know how this story continues? Then look forward to the next part of my novel series, The Color of My Nails. You can experience it exclusively on my page. The excess information can be found in the first comment of this post. This first part is available to you for free. If you enjoyed my story, I truly appreciate your support, whether through a donation, sharing this post, a like, or a comment. Everything helps me create more exciting stories for you. Let me know what you think and become part of this journey. Best wishes, Sunny, for me.